Hey guys, what's up? So today we're going to be looking at an announcement that Rebecca has put forward in the forums about Operation Plague Star. So it was supposed to show up this week, but apparently there were a bunch of bugs that happened with the event, so they're moving it to next week. So, it's getting fixed up and we'll wait for it to show up. So let's go through the announcement. Due to some last minute bugs, we are moving the event to next week. It will start between November 13 to 17 and last for 10 days, which is good, which means that it'll probably start on between Monday and Friday, and whichever day it starts off with will go for about 2.5 weeks. So, that's kind of nice. Hotfix 22.2.5 is coming tonight. It's actually already showed up by the time I upload this video. In fact, it's already showed up by the time I'm recording this video. In addition to bugs in the event, our infrastructure partners are having some issues that are holding up the hotfix show. We've got coffee though, so that's great. Okay, so this is Operation Plague Star right here. A new operation is here. Play Operation Plague Star next week. Operation Plague Star. Rally your squad and defend the plains of Eidolon. So this is of course the first operation that involves the plains. It's also the first operation to show up after the plains, so that seems pretty good. Quote, a mysterious meteorite has crashed just outside Cetus, revealing a horrifying boil. The boil is growing, and Ostrons have sighted infested life forms emerging from it. We need to act now before they make their way to Cetus. Just a quick note, as of right now, the boil seems to also be emitting some sort of a gas which kills you really quickly, so that's also a thing that is happening. Konzu has received reports that Vayhek possesses a toxin that can destroy the boil, but Vayhek won't help. He sees this infested boil as a means to rid the plains of Cetus and the Ostrongs. Okay. So this would probably be like the Kichero crisis again, where Vayhek has a toxin and he's dicking around with it. We need to get a hold of the toxin and destroy the boil before it becomes unstoppable. Visit Konzu in Cetus to learn of his plan for retrieving the toxin from Vayhek. What you need to do: Konzu has a Plague Star specific bounty for you. I think, judging by this particular sentence, it's only one bounty. Completing the series of bounty missions will earn you continued operation standing and to shop for all the event rewards. You should speak to Konzu at Cetus to begin running the Plague Star bounty. So, what you need to know is the Plague Star bounty starts with enemies in the medium difficulty range. So I think the medium difficulty range is between level 20 and 30, because that seems to be more or less the medium difficulty range for current bounties, with the hard being like 50 to 60s and the easies being 5s to like 15. But you can increase the stakes. The more bounties you complete, the more standing you earn towards something new, which is an Operation Syndicate. So this is new. We haven't had an Operation Syndicate before. Mostly the operations that we've had before, including Fomorians, Razorbacks, all of that, it's just been more or less one event that will earn you a high score, and if your high score reaches a certain threshold, you gain the reward. This time it looks like you complete more and more bounties as part of this operation, and that will provide you with more scores, which you can then use as a currency. Nakak, the oddities vendor, i.e. the mask seller, represents the operational supply syndicate for Operation Plague Star. The rewards Nakak holds to exchange for standing aren't just vanity. Some will allow you to increase the stakes even more. So this will be interesting. Nakak will finally have more stuff to sell. Obviously, half the things that I think Nakak's a girl, a young girl who sells handmade masks. I think she will have two halves of her store, one half being of course her regular masks and all of that. Hopefully that gets updated with more masks, but the other half looks like it's going to be this operational supply, so that's kind of cool. It makes sense, I guess, for a town that's currently, that's about to be under some sort of infested invasion, that they would provide the supply of extra stuff through the one kid who actually sells things. So, yeah, that's cool. Event rewards. Much like the way we use a token system for Ambulus Reborn for the Ambulus Reborn event, we have taken the idea one step further. Reminder, Nakak, the oddities vendor, represents the operational supply syndicate. Visit Nakak to earn standing to choose your operation rewards. So, like I said before, like we've said previously, Nakak will be selling bits and pieces with operational standing, which is obviously different to Cedar standing, Quill standing, etc., etc. We have new things. Eidolon Phylaxis, equipped to earn more standing and make the event harder. Okay, that right there, that's poor English. But basically, it looks like you can equip this to earn more standing. This is probably like a sigil, and it will also make the event more tougher, with the enemies becoming the enemies gaining higher levels. So you might end up going up against level 50s and 60s infested, which will be fun. And we'll see how well that goes. It shouldn't be too terribly difficult, because we already go through level 50s and 60s in Sortie 1 infested missions, so they're not too difficult, actually. Infested Saw components are a thing that's coming. They made mention of that in the last dev stream, so that's coming. As always, there's going to be an event emblem, that's stock standard, and apparently there's Infested Zor Exodia, which I think is it's a kind of arcane that you can stick onto Zors. Yeah, just Zors, I think. Can you stick them in other weapons? I don't think you can stick it in other weapons. So, it's an arcane. There are Infested Zor arcanes, so that's kind of neat. Ether Daggers are making their return, although I think they're still trash garbage. Snipetron is making its return, which is great, although I have the Snipetron Vandal, and I don't use it, because I have Vector's Prime and an awesome Riven, but Snipetron / Vandal is still okay. Fulmination, which is a mod that I'm not actually 100% familiar with, which we can have a look. Fulmination increases the blast radius of secondary weapons. So this will work on Prisma and Angstrom, Sancti and Castanas, Kulstar, Pox, Stug, Taglins, and Zakti. As far as I can tell, this is not something that works with concealed explosives, which is a shame. I would have liked this to work with concealed explosives, but it doesn't, so whatever. And the Sacrifice mod, which is a mod for Sentinels, if I remember correctly. The Sacrifice mod is Sentinel takes 4 seconds to revive its down owner to 100% of its health, destroying itself in the process. So both of these mods came from the what's it called? It's the Ambulus Reborn operation, which of course reintroduced Ambulus as a proper boss battle. Seedless items are also available for purchase with Operation Standing. Oh, okay. So you can also use Operation Standing to buy regular things from Cetus. That's actually useful, because hopefully that means that, like, if you happen to find yourself at a certain level in Cetus, you can use the standing from the operation to buy higher level things, and that you don't have to, for example, upgrade your title from the Operation Standing. I think Operation Standing is probably just going to be 1 bar of standing that goes up to a certain point, and then you have to actually use that standing in order to have that space to gain more standing. So hopefully that's how that works. Clan scoring and rewards. Infested Catalyst, summon Hemocyte for rewards and a higher score. Defeating Hemocyte houses 6 new mods. So Hemocytes are special infested, if I'm to understand this particular sentence correctly. You can summon them like you can summon the Stalker, the G3, and the Zanuka Hunter with their beacons. It looks like the Infested Catalyst is going to be a Hemocyte beacon. Defeat the Hemocyte and you can get Hunter mods. Hunter Adrenaline, Hunter Command, Hunter Munitions, Hunter Recovery, Synergy, and Track. No idea what that what those mods do at the moment. They haven't, as far as I can tell, they don't seem to have released any details on what those mods do, as well as since the set mod, a set of mods, we don't even know what the set bonus is. Hopefully it's something good, because I haven't really found myself needing to use any of the other sets, although I think it's the Gladiator mod set does sound very interesting and could be something that should work really well with Valkyria. However, the mods themselves are a little lackluster for my taste, so I have foregone them. There are no leaderboards for this event. Instead, there are terracotta, bronze, silver, and gold trophies to be built and earned as your clan ascends through and builds new items. The Hemocide Sisilith is required for building. Slay the Hemocide to gather these. So it looks like the summoning of the Hemocide is going to be very important for this particular operation. So I can't wait to summon the dude. He's probably like a special Juggernaut type infested who will be very difficult to destroy. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, my weapons and my Oberon are ready to go. So that's gonna come next week. It's currently the 11th. It'll probably come either, actually this is when it says November 13th to 17th, that's Canadian and American time, so it'll actually show up maybe on Tuesday on the 14th, so maybe 4 days from now, and we'll see when that code comes out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you liked the video, hit the like button, share it with everyone so we all know what's going on with Operation Plaguestar coming next week. Subscribe for more WarFrame shenanigans, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye!